That's right, Lara, and it's serious. He's facing 4 counts of penetration without consent, 3 counts of occasioning bodily harm, and 1 count of impeding a person's normal breathing or circulation.
Nah, this ain't even funny. Yeah, y'all, we finna react to this one video I seen. I think Alvin Preach had covered it, but it's basically I guess who is it? It's about Young Philly. He's a UK YouTuber. I guess he's a predator. So we gonna react to it, give our 2 cents take on it. Let's see what's up, man. This is crazy. It's crazy, bro. It's the people you never would have thought.
Your friends are not coming to your defense when nobody around you is.
Silence radio.
The people you.
It's by Alvin Preach though, man. Type in Alvin Preach, bro. I always watch their content. Always. It keep me up to date on stuff that I'm not aware of. But yeah, the title is Young Philly Finished.
You all came up with, some of them even going behind closed doors to say, yo, listen, stay away from this one. He might have really done it. That just don't speak well about you. No. It doesn't speak well about your relationships with people, and it doesn't speak well about how you're perceived by all the people around you. Young Philly's getting cancelled.
Popular musician and YouTuber from the UK, known as Young Philly, has been extradited from Queensland to WA, accused of serious sexual allegations following an incident in Perth.
That's right, Lara, and it's serious. He's facing 4 counts of penetration without consent, 3 counts of occasioning bodily harm, and 1 count of impeding a person's normal breathing or circulation.
Nah, this ain't even funny. This ain't even funny. They got multiple things on this nigga, bro.
Detectives say the 29-year-old man said.
Correct.
Actually,
I don't think this guy's a Jedi.
No.
I don't think he's just here like.
Yeah.
This man's not Darth Sidious. I think if she couldn't breathe, it's because he was choking her.
Yeah.
A woman in her 20s in his Perth hotel room after he performed an event in Hillary's on Saturday, September 28.
All right, so his bail conditions are pretty strict. He's going to be stuck over there till December. He's not allowed to leave Western Australia until he's stood trial. Apparently, the police officers have strong CCTV evidence for why they justified themselves making the extradition and the arrest, as well as photos and videos of the young girl's injuries to her body and to her neck. So, start off at the beginning. These are allegations. They haven't been proven true. If you don't know who Young Philly is a very popular content creator and a semi-popular music artist. He's currently on tour right now, so he's performing. He does his songs in different places. You might know him from Beta Squad, the work he's done with Chunks, and he's been on BBC. He's done a whole bunch of television shows. Let me just say.
Pause.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
You can't just he just said big black, like, come on now.
His life's pretty much over. But I can tell you all of his TV contracts, all the commercials, all the brand deals which he makes most of his money.
That's dropped.
It's over. Especially in a place like the UK where they don't play with allegations like that. For someone like him who is so mainstream and relying on that to make 90% of his money, that's just pretty much done. Young Philly has a long history of being weird around women, apparently. So we're going to examine some of that and take a look at it towards the end. I personally know quite a lot of creators who've either worked with him consistently, or know a lot about him through being in the UK scene. And most of them, all of them have negative things to say about him.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah. What I know is that from all the people I know who have interacted with him, they all say a lot of the similar things. He's very aggressive with ladies, and they all say he's incredibly arrogant and very pompous when the cameras are off, and he's just very mean towards people.
Gotcha.
And these are people I respect very well. These are people who work with him consistently. So when a lot of the people around you are all saying, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
You know, if they would have said this about Chunks.
It's not, oh shit. It's been like, oh.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, that's crazy. Cause literally on camera, you could like you would think this is probably like the most energetic guy, like positive guy ever you could ever want to meet. And then I guess behind closed doors, that's not the case. That's why, bro, this internet stuff, bro, like y'all can't like. So I was saying, some of the people make famous, sometimes they don't even be good people. They be like horrible human beings, man.
Him, young Philly doing the silly with his Willie moving like young Diddy. It's not bad. It's pretty good. I'll take that.
Yo.
The one that was most telling to me was that 4 months ago there was a post talking about how he is with fans on tour, and in the post a lot of people were leaving comments, and I didn't care for most of them, but there was one of them that was like interesting. I mean, some of these are just arrogance. Like he goes here and like someone says, yes, he tried to make me and my friends guess how much money he makes yearly, and when we said we had boyfriends, he called us dead things anyways. So it was one of them ones where. But here's the one that really stood out to me. The way he was acting in Australia was outrageous. And then someone else replies, what happened? And then the original poster says, he bit my homegirl outside the club. Now, mind you, this is 4 or 5 months ago before any of this kind of stuff surfaced. And over the years, you know, there's talk of him being involved with an underage person. There's a lot of little things like that. And overall, the vibe that he gives off, as well as what people say about him, is he's a bit of a, I don't know if sex pest is the right term, but the dude is... he's
a sex pest. Sex.
You know what I mean? Somebody just be on it all the time.
Where'd you get that from?
I don't know. I've heard that a few times.
But that's good.
Adam wants to know these.
Listen to the question, babe, yeah?
So there's no other brothers or sisters.
Your hair smells nice, so.
Thank you.
Was it that weird to sniff someone's hair during an interview?
Yes, it is. But you know, it's just like the Diddy thing. That like, there's a lot of things that we look back on
with Diddy.
With Diddy was like, and now that we know everything that we know, we look back at it and we're like, but you know, when this happened, we probably would say like, that's a bit odd, isn't it? That's a bit off, right? But when we know what we know, it's like,
yeah. I mean, part of his humorous stick was being like a horny dog. That was part of his it was.
I understand.
For some people think that's funny. I always thought it was a bit cringe.
That's gonna back.
That was his bit. Him and the other guy, the Panero dude, they would just often be really horny, like sexually aggressive with.
I don't know about Philly. You could definitely say Harry though. Harry just be on like that nigga. That nigga just be on it. But I don't know. This is tough.
With ladies, and for them that was what was funny for the fans. But the reality was, it was always a bit awkward if you're a well-adjusted person.
Look good as well. What's that? Oof, you're on jiggles as well. Oof.
Emily,
come a bit closer.
Nah, come on now. Hey, I feel like some of this stuff they probably are gonna like do their worst with it. You know how the internet is, but like they always gonna say, "Oh, bro, this was telling to something," but it's probably gonna be way worse stuff than what we see it right now.
Emily, I don't think. And your name is?
Gracie.
Emily and Gracie, ladies and gentlemen. You've got great skin, by the way.
A tortoise.
Reflection. Look, we're holding hands now, see? Now that I've won some riddles, she's saying, oh, you're a strong, independent man.
All of them.
Okay, and you're... Ooh, yeah? White gals tick as well. Look after you.
Oh, you're amazing.
Don't hide. Come here. Ooh, mind where you put your head.
I mean, like, it's part of his brand. He's a bit of a horn dog.
I see what you're saying.
Again,
it's a flirt.
I don't think this thing is necessarily a smoke gun. It is just a bit weird behavior, in my opinion.
It is.
And to be fair, now this makes a lot.
You said what? Yeah. Hold on, speak up louder.
I will Apple Pay you if you go to Taco Bell.
A few moments later.
I feel good.
You fucking up my motion. I got motion.
Spell motion.
See, look, even bro laughing. Cause you know you fucking on my motion.
Come on, D.
That nigga don't want the ones in COD either, bro. So just tell him to order you something real quick.
You just said you was gonna order me something.
See, look, that's the thing about us, man. We lie from time to time. Not saying I was trying to from the jump. Shanice, come back. Oh no, Shanice. Don't go. Why are you going? Where are you going? Come back. Thank God. Alright, bro. But yeah, we back. Let's push it back a couple more seconds.
This is just a bit weird behavior, in my opinion.
It is.
And to be fair, now
A bit of a horn dog.
I see what you're saying.
Again, in a vacuum, I don't think this thing is necessarily a smoke gun. It is just a bit weird behavior, in my opinion.
It is.
and to be fair, now this makes a lot of sense to me because I've seen like podcast clips of him talking about how he talks to women really badly. And like for clarification, I didn't take anything to heart. I don't want anyone to be like, oh my god, what a horrible guy. So we're like exchanging DMs back and forth. I was.
Oh my goodness. See, look, it's just bad timing, bro. We getting him with ads.
My name is Paul, filmmaker, and you.
20? Yeah. At this point? Yeah, I was 20. And then he like finds my YouTube videos and he's like sending me pictures of myself in my videos, like telling me he didn't like what I was wearing or like he didn't like how I looked in that video. And then like I can't remember what I responded.
Not a crime. Fucking off, bro.
Isn't it weird?
Yo,
I've been doing this.
Not a crime. Not a crime. God damn.
Okay, hold on. Let's keep listening.
Yo, c'est parce que tu portes là. Ferme ta gueule, G.
To a girl you're like chatting?
Girl,
That's so weird.
That's weirdo.
What I responded, but I like tried to just be like, oh, haha. And then he sent me like the most brutal message being like, look, you seem like a lovely girl, but like honestly, I just could not be any less interested in you. So I'm not going to let you waste your time on this. And I was like, oh my
I bet you felt so humble.
I never wanted to show my face ever again. I was with Lewis in the car and I was like, what on earth? And I was like, why respond to me that? Like, why keep the conversation going with me then? Like, if you were just going to say that.
Okay, so basically he's acting like every people commenting on posts that you're like, well, why don't you just shut the fuck up then? He's acting like some people that are watching their videos and then commenting.
But when I told you this guy is very entitled and arrogant, and that's what people around him say, and this is what these people in the clips are saying, this is just a reflection of what happened. Right. Everything that I've been told before, I see videos of how he is behind. Like,
let's just say I had a girlfriend, hypothetically, yeah? And I know one of her biggest insecurities was her weight, yeah? And she showed me a red dress and she showed me a blue dress, yeah? I'm not saying this is good how I am. I need to work on it. She showed me a red dress and a blue dress, and I knew in the blue dress she looked a bit fat, but she really liked the red dress more. I would actually say to her, babe, you look a bit fat in that blue dress.
Right.
Because do you know what? Do you know why I would, well, my train of thought, I do believe it's wrong though, but the only reason I'd say that is because I don't want her to now wear this one because she didn't hear her insecurity in that one. Do you get what I'm saying? Or maybe I just need to work on.
You're doing way too much to show someone's insecurity. You're doing way too much.
But does any of this mean he did that? There's a bit of social retardation when I see this guy and just the way he behaves. It's just like, what's wrong with you? It's just sometimes I see people, I'm like, are you maladjusted? And then it makes sense to me why you would choke somebody out and then beat them after a show, even though you got all the money, you have access to all women who would do it with you consensually. It makes sense to me why you would force yourself on somebody because you're just like a socially weird person. It's like you are entitled and arrogant.
It's a power thing.
Yeah,
there's a power thing there.
Yeah,
there's definitely a way where he wants to have power over you. Where I need to tell you your insecurities. No, especially if you didn't ask. Yeah, she asked which one is better. Well, answer the question. That one is better. You know what I mean? Not which one is better. You're ugly and fat in that one.
Thank you. There's just something off about it. To me, this is one of them situations.
Nah, that's crazy.
Obviously, this is going to be something that's going to be litigated in court. But as far as his career goes, it's done for.
I think.
And there's no situation I've ever been in with a girl where I was just leaving bruises all over her body and all over her neck. That's not normal, even in a consensual situation. Someone you just met, for you to be out there, either you're one of the biggest dumb fucks I've ever met in my life, and you just leave random marks on women you barely know, okay, which is a crazy proposition, even in a consensual context, or you're just really just doing evil shit behind closed doors. But to me, it's one of them ones where it's like, if you're gonna be fucking fans on tour, you're gonna be doing this stuff, man, make sure everything is right, because all.
telling you, bro, you gotta hit bitches with the NDA. It's the only way. Nah, bro, this is still crazy though, bro. I don't know, bro. I even if say if I was like just a superstar, just popping, right? Just hella hoes on me. The ones that's just steady trying to give it to me, bro, I don't even think I'll really even pay them no mind, bro. Cause it's like, if I know I could get it that easy, why would I? Why? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no. But I don't know, bro. That's still. This nigga. Why everybody on some Diddy itch, man? Just on some freakness stuff, bro. Just people just being that, you know what I'm saying? Wilding out.
All you people are just out here just taking chances in front of cameras.
It's just coming all at
very
once.
likely this guy did this stuff, and everybody I know who heard about this said he probably did it. So
that's crazy.
Yeah. When your friends are not coming to your defense, when nobody around you is,
silence radio.
The people you all came up with, some of them even going behind closed doors to say, "Yo, listen, stay away from this one. He might have really done it." That just don't speak well about you. No. It doesn't speak well about your relationships with people, and it doesn't speak well about how you're perceived by all the people around you. So that's where I stand with this.
She got to go on tour and sleep with these girls. Don't.
Fucking groupies doesn't have to be a horrible thing. It's just
no, it's not.
You just can't be entitled. If just because she a groupie, you know, if it comes to a point where she's in bed but she says no, then you just gotta let it go. There's gonna be another groupie at the next show.
That's a good bar. Yo, did you hear yourself?
No, but just there's gonna be a groupie at the next event. Like me finding out this dude's a sex pest, liking 15-year-old girls' pictures and stuff like that. It's just crazy. One of them situations where I'm like, why? There's so many people you got access to, but it's the entitlement. It's the same entitlement that makes them say all that foul shit to people. It's the same entitlement that makes them acting crazy to people. It's the same entitlement that makes them thinking you can be a famous person and just liking 15-year-old tweets. Or talking to 17-year-olds on a regular basis as a 30-year-old. Or, you know what I mean, just doing all this like gross shit where you're just sniffing with. It's the same thing. But this shit catches up with you eventually. You know, somewhere out there, I guarantee you.
And this is the thing, bro. I'm thinking, like, from a viewer standpoint, I'm thinking this is just a character. Like, bro is really not like this. But I was wrong.
A man named LV General is just loving his best life.
Who's LV General?
And you may not know the lore. This is probably one of my favorite bits of lore that I know for no fucking reason. But LV General is the guy who Young Philly came up with when they first started. Okay. And then Young Philly got rid of him because LV is a little bit crazy. And LV's always been bitter about that. But now he's seeing Young Philly get to the top and then go to prison. Yo.
I know who you're talking about too.
I haven't heard that shit in a long ass time.
I told you, man.
Yo,
Australian prison gotta be crazy too.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna be out there in cellmates with fucking giant spiders and snakes that look like humans. Yeah. And in Australian prison, you don't gotta worry about other men when you drop the soap. Yeah. Imagine if a spider went up your ass.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Hey. 100%. You gonna be shitting cobwebs and everything.
And if that nigga lay eggs up there, oh my goodness, bro.
Hey yo, what the fuck? Stop the cap.
Brother, you fart?
Yeah.
What's that? What's that, brother?
You fart, all the little babies come out? Pause. Oh my goodness, nah, bro.
Every time you go to sleep, prison starts good night and just.
I thought I was supposed to be alone in my cell. You are.
Just like 100 eyes glowing in the dark and shit like that.
Bro.
I was supposed to be alone in my cell.
Them niggas got all types of insects.
Yo.
Them niggas so close to the equator too.
You see all these tough niggas just going out to the courtyard middle prison shift, right? Just chilling all the inmates, and then there's just a kangaroo just jumping around like, yo, who wants these hands?
Yeah, who wants this? And you know what, kangaroo gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, I see kangaroos kick people and send them flying.
A kangaroo is a jacked up reindeer.
Yeah. Honestly, if I get arrested by Australian police, I already know I'm going to jail. First off, I can't even say not guilty. Nobody understands their English. Secondly, you just know that once you get to jail, it's going to be the worst situation possible.
100%.
Because all these other inmates who are like gangsters or selling drugs will come up to you, say some shit, I Australia cunt, and you're like, hey, bro, just...
Well, the worst thing than going to jail is going in the bush.
Well, tell me about that. They got bushes in jail in Australia?
The bush? No, the bush is the middle part of Australia.
Okay.
Where the sun try to kill you.
Ooh.
Where everything else tries to kill you.
Yeah.
They got big spiders. They got small spiders.
Yeah.
You know what a brown recluse is?
Well, isn't Australia where the British Empire sent all their criminals and whores?
Yeah, they're basically Australia was a prison.
Yeah. Okay. See, so there.
I never knew that.
Since you love horse so much, enjoy.
Nah, that's crazy. They got it. Them niggas got it. Shout out Alvin and Preach though. This face, this right here. Dang, y'all can't even see my cursor, but like, bro. 2 goats. Them niggas blew up in the pandemic, bro. Call it the bandemic. What are these niggas talking about?